Hey everyone, and of course, welcome to the next edition of Forum Bites. In this episode, we continue our conversation about the seed moderator process, focusing on the third and fourth meeting. So you're coming up to your third and fourth meeting as seed moderator, and you're wondering what process now that you need to do. Now, these meetings are quite the same with little subtle differences. Now, firstly, at the third meeting, your roundups will continue as normal. But there's a small thing that I'd probably recommend that you add, which is a rating of their 5%. At the end of everyone's roundup, perhaps get them to go around the room and get them to rate their own 5%. Did they delve into the 5% in their roundup when comparing themselves to other roundups they heard around the room? Because it's a really good way for them getting their own gauge instead of you always feeding information to see how they're going. The next course is at the third meeting, you're going to have two presentations. You'll be picking two presentations from the roundup and you'll be picking coaches from those. And you'll be part of those once again to make sure the process is understood. Because at the fourth meeting is the first time you'll be having your planned presentation. This is a time when at the end of the third meeting, you'll be choosing someone who wants to make a presentation at the fourth meeting, and you'll be choosing a coach, and you'll be letting them do the process by themselves before the next forum. So it's really important in meeting 3 to make sure that they all understand the process before doing it alone. The next thing, of course, is you start talking about the moderator and moderator-elect that's going to be taking over after you. You need to plan that process as well as plan the training, because it's really important that the group understands that the forum can't just rely on your expertise. You need to start expanding that expertise, and it's really important to elect the next moderator and the moderator after that so they can both go to the next training. Make sure that you talk to your chapter manager or your president or your forum chair within your chapter so you know when the next moderator training is, because it's really important to get this booked early for 2 reasons. 1, to make it easier for people to plan, but also 2, make it easier for you to know when you're handing over. Because the next thing you also want to have a chat about is the retreat date, as well as perhaps whether you need a facilitator at that retreat. Because within these meetings, now that you've planned when the next moderator is going to be happening, now when you plan when that moderator training is going to happen, you need to then plan about that handover. And the retreat is a perfect place to do that. Sometimes it's good to get an actual facilitator in to help the group understand the process and actually make sure that you can be part of that process instead of perhaps running it. Because most forums, whether they be seed or not, normally have their handover at the retreat. It allows the outgoing moderator to talk about what they did and what they learned, and the incoming moderator to talk about what they're going to be doing and what they suggest the group can do together, which is a perfect handover. And obviously at the third and fourth meeting, you then continue to ask them to rate the forum experience. Start introducing them to the rating process. In other words, at the end of the forum, as you know, 1-word close. Some forums actually put in there, I want you to rate the forum experience for you between 1 and 5. And it just makes sure that everyone knows that they need to be honest within the forum from what they're getting and also what they're giving. Because this is the main thing you're actually helping them understand. Not only the process, but how it feels and how it looks and what you should be getting out of a healthy forum experience. Now, as always, if anyone's got any questions whatsoever, please leave in the comments section. The next video for this, I'll be going through meeting 5 and 6. But if you haven't subscribed already, you know what to do. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.